Beowulf, Episode 3, The Mother's Revenge. For a time, there was peace in Hrothgar's kingdom. Grendel was dead, and the Danes rejoiced. They sang songs of Beowulf, the hero who had freed them from the shadow. But far from the hall, deep beneath a dark, cursed lake, another shadow awoke there. In a cave filled with bones and mist, Grendel's mother mourned her son. She was older, fiercer, and far more dangerous, a creature born of vengeance and pain. When she learned of Grendel's death, her wail echoed through the marshlands, shaking the very water, and with that cry, she vowed revenge. That night, while the Danes slept soundly in celebration, she rose from the lake. Her massive form broke through the surface, dripping black water. With silent fury, she moved through the mist toward Heorot. She burst into the hall like a storm, her claws flashing in the firelight. Warriors leapt to arms, but she was unstoppable, slashing, tearing, killing. Then she seized Eschir, Hrothgar's closest friend and wisest advisor, and vanished into the night, back to her watery lair. By dawn, grief fell upon Heorot once again. Hrothgar wept, saying, "She has taken from me the dearest of all men. Beowulf, only you can end this sorrow." Beowulf bowed and replied, "Then I shall go to her lair and face her as I faced her son. Let her come with all her fury, I will not fail." Guided by Eschir's trail, they reached the edge of a dark, cursed lake. The water bubbled as if boiling, filled with serpents and strange creatures from the deep. At the shore, they found Eschir's severed head, a warning from the monster below. Beowulf turned to his men. He knew this was a battle he might not return from. He tightened his armor, took up his sword grunting, and said, "Wait for me here. If I do not return, tell my people that I fought with honor." Then, without hesitation, he dove into the lake. Down he sank through black waters, surrounded by strange, glowing shapes. Then, a shadow moved. Grendel's mother rose from the depths, seized Beowulf, and dragged him into her lair beneath the lake bed. He swung grunting, but the sword shattered on her scaly hide. The monster struck back, her claws like iron, her strength monstrous. Beowulf fell, his armor cracking, until his eyes caught sight of a massive ancient sword hanging on the wall. A weapon forged by giants. He grasped it, lifted it with all his strength, and drove it deep into her neck. The blade flashed with light, and the creature fell. When the battle was done, Beowulf looked around the cavern, and there, lying lifeless, was Grendel's corpse. He struck off the monster's head and rose back through the dark waters, the lake turning red with blood. At the surface, his men feared him lost, until they saw the water still, and Beowulf rising. In his hand, he carried Grendel's head, a trophy of victory. When he returned to Heorot, the Danes rejoiced again. Hrothgar embraced him, saying, "You have done what no king could do. Your name will live beyond time." And that night, the hall was once again filled with light, music, and laughter. But Beowulf's gaze was far away. He had seen the depths of darkness, and knew his destiny was not yet done. Next episode, the return of the hero, when Beowulf returns home and takes his rightful place as king.